y'all, it's me, Stop Dropping Roll On. I got caught. Let me turn this music down so y'all can hear me. Yes, I be playing music in my car. Anywho, I'm just trying to, don't even ask me why I'm doing all this strange videoing and stuff. I just am. And I started to do a video earlier today, and then I was like, I just couldn't, because I was just in the middle of too much. Anywho, these is more situations from the car, okay? Number one, first things first, since y'all done caught me taking this out the back seat, I'll talk about that in a minute. If you over maybe 40 or something, you'll know what this is already, okay? If you real grown, is what I'm saying. If you 39 and a half, I'll give you that too. Anywho, first things first. Number one, I eat cheese, okay? I'm not the rat that I used to be, cause I'm telling you the truth. Me and Dish Milk, we used to wonder, and Sissy too, if we weren't part, you know, we ain't rats per se, but we ate cheese like rats do. And I'm telling you the truth, that if we had been rats by now, we would probably be down to 2 legs for the number of times that we would have got caught in a trap. Because that's the thing about cheese. And I know everybody's on my channel don't eat cheese. Some people don't eat dairy. Some people. I'm just telling you about me, okay? I eat cheese, but not to the cheeseology and cheesiest and all that stuff that I used to. I'm just saying, I have brought it down a whole lot of notches. But about 2 weeks ago, I bought some cheese, and it's some, you know, like those thin slices of Sargento cheese, extra thin to be exact. And really and truly, Fred, you still kind of loud. I'm kind of competing with you. I had to turn them all the way down, y'all. I was trying to have a little backdrop music. Epic fail. Anywho, I was, what happened, I bought the cheese, and then, you know, it's that thin slice where actually, I just call it microplane cheese is what it is, because technically, it's one slice that they have taken, they had these things called never mind, that's a rabbit trail I'm not going to go off onto. Anyway, just consider a slice of cheese. And that slice of cheese is cut in half. So basically, you know, you understand where I'm coming from and what I'm talking about. I bought a Colby Jack one, and I bought a pepper jack one. And I opened up, the first one I opened up was a Colby Jack one. And I went in there and I just kind of noticed, I was like, what's going on here? For the simple fact that about 6 days after I bought the cheese, I went in there to get some to put in I don't know what I went in there and got. I don't know what I was eating. I just know that I went in there to get some cheese. And on the right side of the cheese, at first I looked and I was like, what is wrong with this? What's going on in this package? And then it dawned on me that it was some mold in there, the color of the blackest crayon that you ever wanted to have in your little box of 8. And I just kind of looked and I was like, seriously, y'all? And see, the first thing where my mind goes initially is when I see it, okay, I'm putting this in the trash. And whatever it was I was eating, I just went, I mean, I knew I had the other cheese in there, but I just didn't even use any cheese at all. So the next day, I went in and, mind you, I told you I had bought 2 packages, and I went in and went into the other package because I was going to get something. Now, at this point, this cheese had been, and I won't say it's the next day because this cheese had been open probably approximately 4 to 5 days. And so maybe the other one was open, but I hadn't used that of it, or maybe Pierre had used that of it. I know it had been open about 5 days. And so I went in there to get some out of it, and I'm looking through the, you know, it's not a viewfinder, but the window on the package where you can see the product in it, okay? And I'm looking and I noticed this same black color, and I was like, okay, this is a fluke and this is a shadow. That really ain't no black mold on this cheese too. Mind you, the date on those cheeses were 2/17/2017. Okay, so I'm what we talking about an occurrence that happened in December, well before that expiration date. So when the second package ended up with the black mold on it, I just decided that I wasn't going to take it laying down. I was not about to let this slide. So I called the Sargento people. Got a hold to a nice lady named Rita. And she, was telling me, I explained to her the situation. They always ask you questions and stuff. And they want the code off the back of it and all this stuff to make sure you ain't telling them about a different product or some shoe polish and trying to get free cheese. So I told her, I said, I bought 2 packages. One of them I threw away instinctively. I said, but I just decided that I wasn't instinct off to the side. I'm getting ready to tell y'all what's going on. So I let her know. And she said, well, okay, this is a little known fact, and you wouldn't have known this after she asked me how long the cheese had been open. And she said, this is a little well fact that you might not be aware of. Matter of fact, you're probably not aware of it. And I was just like, well, whoa, Nelly, what's getting ready to happen here? And she said, that date that is on the cheese is specifically for stock purposes. So the 2/17/17 really didn't have nothing to do with me. That had to do with whoever's stocking, and whoever's putting the cheese out into the cooler. That's for them to pay attention to, so they'll know when to pull the product from the shelf, imminent expiration. But she told me that cheese is only good for 5 days after you open it. Did y'all know that? Am I the last person to the party and y'all already knew this and nobody took out time to tell me and my cheese eating self? I did not know, y'all. I did not know that expiration date, that I could not trust it, that it became one of them situations where, so now do I need to be taking a Sharpie out and putting open date on my stuff so that I can do the countdown? I'm setting timers all over everything so I know, when my cheese expiration date is up. And I wonder how much that particular philosophy applies to other things. Really and truly, I'm not being funny, because I really didn't have any idea about that. The other thing that kind of got to me was, okay, if that's the case, then what about the cheese in the deli? Because it's not closed up. They're not opening up a package when I go back there and ask them for, a quarter pound of this. And I have been known to go in the store and ask for 4 slices or something. So y'all don't even, it's just like that. Like I said, when I'm on a real tight cheese, control situation where I know that I'm feeling radish, and I don't need radish, RATISH. And I know that I can hurt some cheese. To do right, I will go in there and reserve the right to just get whatever is needed for the particular meal in which I'm requesting cheese for. I ain't requesting nothing, buying cheese, because they ain't like they handing it to me for free. So I'm just saying, did y'all know that? Were y'all aware that the expiration date for these Sargento cheeses are not? And this is just proof positive. This is what Rita was nice enough to send me in the mail. So y'all know that I'm not making this up. We didn't invent snacking, we perfected it. This is Sargento. And then they got all this stuff about these things, they little snack things and stuff. But I really do like these little things, but they cost too doggone much, so I don't fool around with that much. But this was just a brochure that came in the envelope. The customer service, I cannot be upset with them, because they were really nice and good to me. Now on the inside of this one, well, I think the coupons might have fell out, and they might be in my purse. I thought I was taking them out to show them to y'all, but they sent me a coupon. I think they are in my purse for free, that one of the packages of the cheese that I had bought. and then something else. One of them snack things and all that razzle dazzle. So they did. I mean, she was good with the follow through and all that. So I just wanted to let y'all know, not so much about the customer service, although the customer service was good and Rita was not rude. But I'm just wanting to tell y'all about this cheese situation. So if you're a little radish, and I already spelled it for you, so you know what I'm talking about. Radish, not radish, like the little vegetable with the green plume on the top of it. Alright, then I went and did, this wasn't today, I did this yesterday. Y'all, I've been looking for one of these little purses for the longest. Yes, I'm bringing the old stuff back. Look, it's just some stuff that I like and I just can't get away. I got a vision for this little purse. This thing is cute. My mother used to have one of these purses, but hers wasn't this fetching. This thing is just sublime. Ain't that cute, y'all? Some of this thing is going to be shown. I'm going to have to put these other purses. No, I'm going to have to put these other purses off to the side. And the thing got the nerve to be lined with, ain't that just cute? Sunglasses, $2.50. All the rest of your stuff. Right there. I had to get it. This is at one of my little vintage stores that I go in. And yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. That's one of them that I got. Here's the other one. Ain't that cute? And it's wood. With the little handles like this. Now this one set me back $15. But I was willing to pay that for it because it was just full of cuteness. And it was something different than what I had ever seen. I don't know what this little town here is. I don't know what it says. And it's dark in here. So, and there's the inside of it. It's lined too. And last year, one of my nieces, I got one of them. It might be two of them that's natural. One of them, she had breast cancer last year. She's 35 and she had a mastectomy and everything. So her hair is natural. But then I got a younger one that is anyway, the other one is almost 40. Never mind, I'm finna go too far. Anyway, one of them had said they needed a hair dryer. So I had an old bonnet hair dryer that I had for ages, and my brother was going down there where they live at, and so I sent my hair dryer by them. You know how you had the hair dryer on the stand, but sometimes that stand get on my nerves, and I don't want to be fooling with it. I just want something I can plunk on the table and be done with it. Y'all, here it comes. I'm telling you, God is something else. This thing is just like the one I sent my niece, except for it's gold. Okay, the one I sent her was light blue, as in baby blue, as in I didn't like the color of it, but all I needed it to do what it needed to do. The thing still got the little original, like, little situation on here. The little banner still on it. I plugged it up at the antique store. The thing worked like a charm. Plus, it got a mister on it. So, beautiful. I have a beautiful thing, but this thing got a mister built into it. So, look, I'm just talking about one-stop shopping, y'all. So, I just wanted to tell y'all, show y'all my little stuff that I got from the vintage store. And this, I'm telling you, this is the same exact one I had, except for the one I gave away didn't have a mister on it. So, I done sat up here and did real good. This one I paid $20 for it, okay? So, and in my little vintage store, I'm getting to be on decent terms with them, so they done offered me some little layaway situations. I thought layaway was only at Walmart in the wintertime for Christmas, and Kmart when Kmart used to be open. We ain't got no Kmarts here no more. So anyway, I got layaway at the vintage store. They shouldn't even did that. And I told the little lady, I said, don't tell me this type of stuff, because I will be down here, and in a minute y'all gonna have to hang that shingle and tell the people you closed. You wouldn't come in here and buy everything up, would you? I said, no, because some of these little clothes in here that I be having my eyes on, they too small. But hold on, I'm coming for you. They had some cute clothes in there this time. Now I'm just rambling. I'm going to shut my mouth because y'all know that I know how to talk. But number one, recap. Please pay attention to your cheese expiration dates. Don't go by that date. that got something 2017 on it, because it don't apply, especially when we talking about Sargento. Now this is what the people from Sargento, Kraft and Cheez-Its and all that. Cheez-Its is dried crackers. That ain't the right thing. Kraft and whoever else makes cheese, okay? Because I'm a cheese connoisseur, and I don't be playing with just any kind of cheese. Because some cheese tastes like, you got something on your tongue, but it really don't taste like cheese. It's just something orangish or yellowish laying on your tongue. That's not cheese. That's a joke. I don't play with cheese. And I can just go down the list telling y'all about cheese. Y'all don't even want to know the level of my cheesiness. And I don't even mean that. That didn't even come out right, because cheesiness really is a negative connotation. What I'm saying is, be aware of your cheese expiration. I was supposed to be doing a recap. Recap, number 2, I got rid of a dryer and the Lord blessed me with another one. Yes, I paid for it, but it's better than the one I gave away. And so, primo, because I got it. In the summer, be prepared, because I'm going to have to pair some outfits. And actually, I bought a retro pattern last month when I was out, looking for fabric and stuff. And I found me a retro dress pattern, y'all. That thing is cute. And I already got in my mind's eye what this little thing, how you going to be, I'm going to build a dress around these persons. Not a dress, more than one. That's all I got. This thing done went longer than I wanted it to. Y'all know how I talk. And that's just the way. And one more thing. Happy New Year, y'all. Okay? We made it to 2017. And we're going to make it beyond. Okay? In the name of Jesus. I hope everybody had a nice, snappity New Year. And y'all ready to just take it and run with it. Because I know I am. That is all I got. I will talk to y'all at another time.